All right, guys, what is up here? YouTube, Jigsaw0097 here today, making an Eagles Colts victory video, I guess is what we'll call this. This is a bit late just because I've been pretty busy all day. You know, I went over to my dad's and watched the game with him, and then we had dinner and all that stuff. But I'm on my way home now, and I'm making this video. So I'll just kind of talk about how the game went. So for one, it was raining in Philadelphia, guys. So the game kind of had an X factor to it, which I won't completely fault either team for. The game was a very mirror game. Like both teams looked very similar in a lot of ways. Like the defenses look similar, you know, the Andrew Luck and Carson Wentz look similar. Their offenses, the Colts offense look very similar. I think Frank Reich is running the Philadelphia offense over there. But the biggest news here, guys, is that Carson Wentz returned, and the big question of the week was, was he going to be able to continue his dominance from last season? Would we see rust from Carson Wentz, I guess? Everyone thought he was going to come out just flat. Most Eagles fans know, but like the rest of the sports world kind of thought he was going to just come out flat and not be very good at first, which even I thought he was going to be a little rusty, especially given the offense, which I'm going to get to actually because many things surprised me today. But I just figured with the way the offense is so banged up right now, I was like, there's just no way that the Eagles can play to the level that I think they should play. And they surprised me today, guys. Carson Wentz came out great. He threw for like 255 yards. He almost had a 300-yard game. And I think he just threw like one touchdown. I'm trying to think. Yeah, he just threw one touchdown to Dallas Goedert, and then he had the other touchdown was a running touchdown by Wendell Smallwood. And this is what surprised the hell out of me is Wendell Smallwood had a day, guys. This might have been maybe his best performance as an Eagle. He looked very good out there today, and I was thinking, heck, man, this running back by committee approach that Philly runs, I mean, it could just work with anyone, I guess. I mean, Corey Clement and Wendell Smallwood together, it just looked the same as like having LeGarrette Blount out there or whoever the hell, Jay Ajayi. Jay Ajayi kind of looks slow in this offense now. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think Jay Ajayi will be traded or something next year. I don't think he's going to get a payday because he's supposed to get paid after this year. I just don't see the Eagles paying him because he's not that good, honestly. I don't know. I think Jay Ajayi's fine. I don't think he's like a great running back in this league. And so, but yeah, the Eagles offense surprised me. You know, everyone was getting involved. Jordan Matthews had a catch. Nelson Aguilar had a couple catches. Zach Ertz was kind of waking up again. He still dropped a couple balls. But like I said, I'm gonna factor a lot of that into the fact that it was raining, because if you look at a lot of the catches in slow motion, it looks like the balls just slipped out of their hands. And so the rain was definitely an X factor, and I think the Eagles played pretty well for it being a rainy game. And they overall won, guys, 20-16, as you guys already know. And then move on to the defense. The defense looked fine. You know, Jalen Mills was getting fried on a lot of plays yet again, but he also had some good tackles as well. I just don't think Jalen Mills should be being played as a cornerback. He should be in the safety. I don't know who they would replace him with. Like Rasul Douglas. I think Rasul Douglas should get more playing time, honestly, guys. If they're going to rotate Michael Bennett out, they should be rotating Jalen Mills out, because Jalen Mills is he's just too small. That's his problem. I look at him, he's not a very big guy compared to a lot of wide receivers in this league, and he just really gets fried on that double move. He can't adjust. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with him in the future. He did fine enough today. You know, the Eagles had another goal line stop at the end of the game. They're a bend but don't break defense. I don't even panic anymore when I see teams driving on them, because I know they're going to stop them in the red zone most likely. And again, they let the Colts score, but they held this team to under 20, guys. As I say, Eagles' key to victory is if they hold a team under 20. And they held them to 16. So Frank Reich versus Doug Peterson, guys. It was a good game. The Eagles pulled off this win. The Colts offense, though, looks really good. I'll say this to any Colts fans out there. Do not be discouraged by your team. You guys are like the Bears right now. You're on the rise. And I don't think the Colts are really going to be bad. You might have one year this year where they're not going to be as good as you want them to be. But I promise you, if Andrew Luck stays healthy and plays the whole year, you guys will have a great season next year, because that's what happened with the Eagles. They had 2016, which was a very average year, and then they came out in 2017 swinging, man. No one could stop them. And so I see that with the Colts, guys. You guys have a great head coach. You guys have a great receiver in T.Y. Hilton. You're building. Your defense didn't look that bad either. Your defense was doing pretty well. So overall, guys, the Eagles won this game, but Colts, don't be discouraged. But yeah, guys, I'm glad the Eagles won. Great victory. Great to go 2-1. Also, Dallas lost, so ka-ching. But yeah, that's kind of my video. What do you guys think about the game? What did you think about Carson Wentz? Colts fans, what did you guys think about the game? Anyone that watched it, comment down below. But as always, guys, this has been Jigsaw0097. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, as I will be covering the NFL, mainly the Eagles on this channel, but I do cover a lot of other teams and news that comes up. But yeah, thank you so much. And this has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.